Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mary and I talk about faith, marriage and lifestyle. Thank you so much for joining and thank you so much for your love and support always. If you're new here, you are welcome and feel at home. In today's video, I'll be talking on the topic what every single man should avoid in a dating relationship. And this is part 2 of it. If you have not watched part 1, kindly click on the link in the description to watch that video and I pray that you find that video helpful. In this video, I will give you the dating mistakes single men need to avoid while in a relationship, and these mistakes should not be overlooked. There are things single men do in the name of love that have made most of them to remain single. And in this video, I'll help you to avoid them so that you can enjoy and have a healthy relationship. So make sure you watch this video to the end. In Proverbs, God says that, wisdom is the principal thing. And whatever that is principal means it is first. So it means that for you to have a healthy relationship, you need wisdom. And that wisdom is what I'm going to share in this video. And I pray that you apply that wisdom for it to be, for you to eat the fruits of it. So the first thing that I'm going to share is the first mistake most single men do in a relationship is not proving their partner before commitment. That lady must prove she's suitable before you giving her a ring. Don't just give every girl or don't just give a girl or a lady a ring before even proving if she is, the real wife or the real person you need in your life, in future. And that is why courtship is very important, because in courtship you are going to learn, you are going to know each other at least better. And in courtship you are going to determine if this is the real person actually will be your helpmate in future. So don't just run, to present a ring to a lady whom you have not proved. You have not proved. She must earn that, she must earn that proof. She must earn it before you present a ring. So it is a mistake you need to avoid. Don't just give her a ring. Don't just present a ring and you have not even proved. You don't know the lady well. You don't know even if she is suitable for you and you are just running to give her a ring. So it is a mistake you need to avoid. Learn somebody. And courts, don't you cannot know somebody for 1 month and the next month you are presenting a ring. No, that is why you need courtship. In courtship you are going to learn so many things about each other. Courtship time is not the time to just go out and eat chicken and chips. No, courtship time is the time to know each other, to learn things and to determine if this is the right person. If you are going to the same direction, to know your visions. If you are going to the right direction of this person will help you to fulfill your destiny. So don't just be in a rush to present a ring if the lady has not proved it for if she'll be a real helpmate for you. I pray that you avoid that mistake if you are doing or if you are planning to do. The second thing the second thing mistakes men do in a relationship is rebuking a lady in public. Whatever she has done wrong, don't rebuke her in a public. If you see her, maybe just for an example, she's there greeting another man, hugging him, and you are not comfortable with it. It is good, it is wisdom for you to just call her and tell her that whatever you're doing is not good and you are not comfortable with it, instead of rebuking a lady. Don't rebuke her, because that is a mistake you need to avoid. If you rebuke her tomorrow you might not have her. So don't rebuke a lady in public. Avoid that mistake. Another mistake you need to avoid as a single man is being abusive. Real men don't beat women. So, if you are in a relationship, you are dating a relationship, and you are beating her now, it means that in marriage you might kill her. So it is a mistake that you need to avoid as a single man. Don't be abusive. Learn how to settle issues. It doesn't matter what she has done. Don't slap her. Don't, abuse. It is not an, when it comes to abuse, it's not even just slapping her or beating her. Even your words can be abusive. So please, you must avoid to be abusive. Don't beat women, or don't. Learn how to use your words. Don't just shout at her. Don't call her bad names. You need to learn it, and you need to avoid it, because if you are doing it now in marriage, it will be amplified, and it will bring trouble. So avoid it. Don't be abusive. The other thing you need to avoid as a single man in a relationship is, you need to learn to use the right words. Just as an example, if it is, the right word, the right time, if you are calling her, or she's calling you, it is morning, good morning, or good evening, or good afternoon. She has done something for you, thank you. Or you have done wrong, or she has done, or yeah, you have done wrong. Learn to say I'm sorry. Words of compliment. You need to learn those words. Don't just be ignorant. Say no. I'm a man. I cannot say sorry. If you don't learn those words today, in marriage it will be difficult for you. So you need to learn to use the right words. The words of compliment, it is very important. Learn to say good morning, good afternoon, how are you, thank you, I'm sorry. Those things are small, but they play a big part in life. And the other thing is, the most mistakes that single men do is failure to avoid, failure to have agenda of their life. There are men, there are single men, they don't know where they're going. They don't know even, the visions, the God's plan for their life. If you don't know where you're going, anybody will know you. You will go with anybody anyhow. So, because if you know where you are going, you know who to date, you know who even to, who to marry. So it is, before you think of marriage, you need to think of, you need to discover who you are. If you know who you are, you discover your purpose, you will know who to date. So don't just date people. Don't just date if you don't know where you are going. You need to know first your purpose of life before even knowing, looking for a lady to marry. It is very important. And the other mistake many single men do in relationship is looking for a perfect girl. There is no lady who is perfect. Even in marriage, there is no one who is perfect. So don't think that you have this girl, you drop her, you look for another one because you are looking for a perfect girl. And that is why many of you single men are still single, because you are looking for a perfect girl. There is no perfect girl even in marriage. So I pray that it is, the thing you need is, just to concentrate on God to show you his will, so that his will to be done in your life. But looking for a perfect girl, there is no perfect girl. The other mistake you need to avoid as a single man is thinking money can buy love. Money cannot buy love. True love cannot be bought by money. So there are so many single men spent on women, thinking that because they have money, that lady will just fall for them and they will get married. No. And if they fall for you, get married, because of your money, when the money finishes, they will leave you. So don't think that you can buy love with your money. That is a mistake you need to avoid. Another mistake you need to avoid as a man is being immoral. Sex before marriage is wrong. And you cannot eat your cake today and have it tomorrow. So in a dating relationship, you must abstain. And that one, if you keep yourself, it brings, it creates, it creates, some, if you do what you are supposed to do tomorrow, when tomorrow comes, you will do nothing. So don't be immoral in a relationship. Don't just be sleeping around with the women or that lady. You might, because sometimes you can engage in something that you will not pay. You will not come out quickly. So don't Don't be immoral in your relationship. I pray that God will help you. Another thing is, as a mistake that most men, need to avoid in a relationship is, you want to marry a cook, or you want to marry a sex lady. When it comes to marriage, it is not about cooking alone. It is good to marry someone who knows cook, but don't just, it is not the basic thing you need to be soul or sexy. No, when you make, don't just say that, no, I want somebody who knows to cook. It is good, but don't, no, that one should not be the basic thing. Another thing you need to avoid is, mistake many make is not knowing the definition of a real man. A real man loves God. A real man is firm. A real man is an investor. So you need to know who a real man is before even falling in love. I pray that you have gotten something in this video, and I pray that whatever that I've discussed in this video is helpful, and you'll put it to work, because it's not enough to hear. You must even practice what you have heard, so that you can have a healthy relationship. Thank you so much for watching. If you have gotten something in this video, kindly give this video a thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed, just click on the red button below the video to subscribe, and also click on that bell beside, so that every time I upload a new video, you'll be among those that will be notified. And if you have something you need me to know, kindly don't hesitate to comment in the comment box anything, and I promise you I will answer. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for your time. See you in my next video. Bye.